All right, here we go. Let's go. Salute to Knicks Nation, man. Tuesday night, KFTV postgame live presented by Manscaped, and I cannot believe what I just saw. But then again, I can. Because the Knicks played 46 and a half minutes of great basketball. No RJ, no Jalen Brunson. Julius was cooking. IQ switching and dishing. 15 points for IQ. Quentin Grimes, a career high. 33 points. An absolute marksman. 7 of 16 from downtown. He was great tonight. But once again, crunch time. Money time. This team fell apart in epic fashion. They have a 9-point lead with a minute and a half to go. And as this game is winding down and the Mavs are closing in, I'm losing air. I'm losing oxygen by the second. My PTSD is kicking in. Because we've seen it before. The Ewing finger roll. The Charles Smith game. Reggie Miller's brilliance. We've seen it before and we're watching it all over again with this Knicks team. And I'm watching them choke and choke and choke. They're up by 6 with 21 seconds to go. They inball the ball to Grimes. And the baseline referee within 2 seconds calls it a jump ball. Controversial. You let me know. You be the judge. Should Tips have called timeout on that? Probably, but things happen so fast. Knicks are up 6. Next possession, you already knew the Mavs were going to get 3 points somehow, some way. They get an and one by Luka Doncic, who was brilliant tonight. 60-point triple-double. He converts. So now they're down 3. They put McBride to the line. McBride makes 1 of 2. Knicks are up by 4. Dinwiddie comes back, cashes a 3. Cut the lead to 1. McBride makes 2 more free throws. And so now the Mavs are down by 3. Luka Doncic comes down. Grimes gives up the foul, puts him on the line. He makes 1. Misses the second one intentionally. You have 2 Knicks right there on the ball, McBride and Grimes. Snatch the rebound. Somebody box out Luka Doncic. Alan Hahn on the telecast. Watch Luka Doncic get the rebound. He can do that. What does he do? He gets it. Catches the ball in one motion, puts it back up. Sends the game into overtime. And from there, you knew it was over. They had no legs. They were gassed. No closer. And that was all she wrote. This game went from being a statement win, one of the best of the season, to without a doubt, the worst loss of the season. And absolutely demoralizing, bro. Absolutely demoralizing. One of the biggest choke jobs of the season.
I don't even know where to start, man. This is heartbreaking. I don't even know where to begin. You know, this is wow. You know, for a moment there, like you mentioned, this would have been an outstanding win. Mavs going into this game winning 3 in a row. They just beat the Lakers on national TV for Christmas. And you go in, you see the storyline already. Jalen Brunson, revenge game, he's out. So now, one of the early headlines was, well, this is IQ's opportunity, right? Like, this is his opportunity. A lot of people have wanted him to be a starter, wanted him to be in that role of point guard and see how he would handle that running offense and lead a team. And at least from an assist standpoint, he had an outstanding first half. So, things are building up in terms of momentum, confidence, and storylines. And then you have RJ, who's out within, I don't know, a few minutes. And then here comes another storyline. What will Tibbs do? This is so early in the game. What's going to happen now? Is Evan Fournier going to play? Is Cam going to play? Is anybody else going to play? And you see the team respond. You see, the young guys get a ton of minutes. This was heading into a positive night. Grimes. I mean, we saw the growth of Grimes tonight on the offensive end in terms of a complete arsenal of an offensive game for him. We saw the potential of Grimes. We saw a lot of things. We saw Randall play well for the most part. IQ leading the charge, and here it goes. You know, things start collapsing. The team. I always thought, man, when the way the minutes were going, I said, I wonder if this team is going to run out of gas. And getting right to it, CP. Do you put this on the team? Do you put this on a coach? Like, I don't even know where to go. I honestly don't know where to go. One thing I will say, though, CP, when you look at history, this is too many of these times now under Tibbs' watch that this has happened. And every single time this happens, we look for different reasons as to why. And that's all I have to say in terms of the long term of this team. It's just frustrating because you see it too many times. I don't understand when Jason Kidd made the substitution to JaVale McGee. You know exactly what the team is going to do. Why do you have, Grimes there with Randall? Why not put Jericho Sims in there with Mitchell Robinson, with Randall to box out? He's a high jumper.
You're talking about when Luka's at the line. You're talking about when Luka's at the line shooting the free throw. Because that was a lot of fans were saying that. Why not put all of your bigs in at the line at that time when the game is pretty much a wrap?
I just wanted to say that this whole thing with Tibbs' rotations and stuff is ridiculous. Any other professional head coach would not be putting out basically 7 players on the court, and you're running with 4 point guards for a professional basketball game. It's like this guy does this to be stubborn. He looks like a psycho doing this. Like children's basketball, you put in a deeper rotation than Tom Thibodeau did for a regular season professional basketball game. Like any other coach would be embarrassed. You were willing to play a whole basketball game with no small forward on your squad.
Yeah.
On purpose, pretty much.
It's crazy, man.
This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It's crazy, man, and appreciate the call. Yeah, you hit it on the head. I just don't like the rigidity of his philosophy with the rotations, man. It's like it's this is what it is, and the door's locked. I don't like that, man. Like I said, Frank got in the game tonight. Kemba No Knees Walker got in the game tonight. We could find some minutes for Cam and Evan. Believe me, I don't think they would have hurt us tonight.
I've been watching the Knicks for 30 years. I've never seen anything like that since the Reggie Miller thing. This was even a little bit more spectacular because you were up 9 with 26.9 seconds left or some crazy thing like that. No turnovers were involved. That was an act of God. Like, I need people that was not like you could have given Dallas the ball. They're not scoring they'd be lucky to score 9 points in that amount of time, even if you turn the ball over on purpose. Like, that was absurd. Mm-hmm. But the minutes, man. What the hell is this guy doing? Playing people 50 minutes in December, dude. It's crazy, man. It's. Forget about being gassed at the end of a game, dude. Imagine playing an 82-game season where you get on planes and you travel and hotel and this, and you're playing 50 minutes, 43 minutes on a regular 39 minutes. If RJ was healthy, he would have played 53 minutes or something today. It's absurd. It's not the recipe for winning basketball. Other thing, what wins in the playoffs? Late game execution and adjustments win in the playoffs. This team, even when they were winning their 8-game winning streak, their late game execution was very suspect. I said it after the Toronto game with Jalen Brunson out. When they put when they put length on Jalen Brunson and they blitzed him. Who else is going to close? I tell Knicks fans this all the time. This team could win 20 games in a row. This team could win 55 wins. They could win 60 wins. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care because I know that this team is going absolutely nowhere in the playoffs where teams get to look at you for 7 games, make you uncomfortable, take Jalen Brunson out of the game, things like that, make adjustments, right? When the pressure is on, teams are really engaged in those moments. The Knicks play every regular season game like it's the playoffs, but the other NBA teams don't do that. They step their game up in the playoffs, and the Knicks can't play under that intensity. So, a lot of people last week when they won 8 games or whatever, when I had COVID and I was sick, right, we're saying Eastern Conference Finals. And now because we lost 4 games, they're like, oh, we're not going to win anything, blow it up. Like, you can't be up and down like that, right? It's like we know what this team is. It's a 500-win team. We're 18-17. We're 500. We can win the next 6 games and then lose the next 5 games. We know what it is. But if you're going to change your opinion based off of an act of God, something that doesn't happen, there was Tim McMahon posted a tweet that this only happened one time. And 13,884 times, this was the first time that's happened, where a team was up by 9 points or more and lost with 33 seconds left. And that once in a lifetime, once in a generation type thing, that's going to be the reason that tells you to blow it up, but not the 8-game winning streak. You guys are all emotional people, man. Wake up. This team is mid, all right? We're not doing anything. And because we paid all these guys, we're stuck in mediocrity for the next 3 years. So, have fun missing out on your top lottery talent and have fun getting swept in the first round. Kyle Kuzma ain't going to save you. Tobias Harris ain't going to save you. None of these people are going to save you. All right? Freaking crazy, man. I'm out.
Let them know. Rate that call in the chat, man. I think Ari's 2 for 2 on 5-star calls. Ari being the voice of reason. We must be going into a new year. It must be 2023 is upon us. This is a new Ari. Let's wrap up. Forget about this one and regroup for San Antonio, man. Good game, good show, JD. See you Wednesday, man. We out of here.
Go back to crying.